what if some did not believe?
For what?
For what if some did not believe?
It said, for what if some did not believe? We don't care if you don't believe in the Bible. Who cares? Walk down the block, keep walking. Don't stand here. Disagree all you want. Who give a damn? You think you heard us? You not heard us. We don't care. We gonna do what we gotta do. Can't read?
Show their unbelief.
Show the what?
Show their unbelief.
Show their unbelief. Because you don't understand, because you don't get the Most High. Read.
Make the faith of God.
Make the faith of the Most High. Read.
Without effect.
Without effect. So that means because you don't believe that the Most High is not true? No. The Most High is always true. Because He knows what He's talking about. Our people, they don't know what they're talking about. Then you have the idiot back here on the bike talking about false doctrine. Nigga, you sound real stupid, man. That's what the Most High gotta kill a lot of our people. And guess what? When the Most High start killing a lot of you black and Hispanics, guess what? It's gonna be very good for you. Because a lot of you need that. Because a lot of you disrespect the Most High. A lot of y'all don't care about the Most High. Y'all ain't trying to come together with our people. You ain't trying to come together with your people. But you talk about some God love everybody. We show you what God don't love everybody, and you keep telling us the same thing? How can you prove that with scripture when we tell you what it is? We tell you what the Most High said. Hold on, get Romans 1 and 3. No, Revelation 1 and 3. Because, no, drop that. I want Hosea 4 and 6. I want Hosea 4 and 6 out. The nerve of these people. We don't care. If you don't walk to the block, go ahead, walk to the block. We can care less. We can care if you stand here, if you don't stand here. Either one is good for us. Because just remember, you've been warned. We done told you already. These so-called, let me see, these other nations, they are not your people. The Most High does not love everybody. The Most High is like a creator of a comic book. He creates good guys and bad guys. That's what the Most High do. A lot of you, you don't understand the Most High. That's your problem. That's why you getting upset. That's what we're gonna fight. That's what you making fun of us. We don't care. We do what we gotta do. Yeah, read that out.
Read out the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people.
My what?
My people.
It says my people. The Most High did not say everybody. Read that part over again.
My people.
My people, you so-called black to Hispanics, Native and Seminary Indians, read.
Are destroyed.
Or what?
Are destroyed.
Or destroyed for what?
For lack of knowledge.
A lot of you are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because if you truly read the Bible, you would understand that the Most High, He does not love everybody. That's right. If you read the Bible with understanding.
That's right.
You can't even pull it out John 3:16 the whole day, the whole time. Because a lot of you, you don't even know that the word world has a lot of definitions. It does not have one definition. Yeah, read.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because what?
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because our people, you so-called blacks and Hispanic, Native and Seminary Indian, you have rejected knowledge, read.
I will also reject thee.
That's what the Most High, He's going to reject you, man. And that's going to be a beautiful thing when He rejects you. Because you're constantly disrespecting the Most High. See, the problem is, y'all think this is fun and game. You think this is X-Men or Arrow or The Flash. No, this is real life here. Those are television shows. Right. This is real life. That's what you gotta understand. Read on.
And I will also reject thee.
The Most High said what?
I will also reject thee.
The Most High said He's gonna also reject thee. He's going to reject a lot of our people, man. Because a lot of our people are very disrespectful. Okay, read.
And that thou shalt be no priest to me.
That what?
And that thou shalt be no priest to me.
That thou shalt be no priest to me. You can't be a priest if you don't know what's in this Bible. You don't know this Bible. You can't be a priest to the Most High. Okay, read.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
Saying what?
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
Saying thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. Because a lot of you forgotten the law of your power. So you might say, well, how can you say that? Easy. Look at the statements y'all make today. God love everybody. Which is the untrue statement. Read.
I will also forget thy children.
I will what?
I will also forget thy children.
It said, I will also forget thy children. So guess what? The Most High is going to forget our people. So you so-called blacks and Hispanics, Native Assembly Indians, you have enemies on this earth. You don't have friends, you have enemies. Anybody outside the nation of Israel is your what? Is your enemy. Cave dwellers, enemies. Japanese, enemies. Chinese, enemies. French, enemies. Africans, enemies.
That's right, that's right.
White people, enemies. Outside the nation of Israel, you are our enemies. Okay, read.
Verse 7, as they were increased, so they sent against me.
Drop that, go to the curses. Deuteronomy 28:1. No, 28:28. 28:28. I mean, it's really, really unbelievable, man. That our people, they don't know what's going on here. They still want to love everybody in 2019. A good example is that idiot that hugged the Cape dweller at the trial. A good example was that. Yeah, read that.
Reading out the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness.
The what?
The Lord shall smite thee with madness.
The Most High, He's going to smite our people with madness. They're going to come out, they're going to say stupid things like, the Most High love everybody. We don't have no enemies. We have to love everybody. Who told you we got to love everybody? So you telling me I got to love homosexuals and lesbians? That's what you're telling me? I'm not loving no homosexual lesbians. I'm not doing that. You can forget about that. That's a wrap. Okay, read.
And blindness and astonishment of heart.
And blindness and astonishment of heart. Meaning a lot of people, they are what? They are blind. When they say blind, not physical blind, y'all spiritually blind. Because a lot of you, they don't see what's going on. Okay, read.
And thou shalt grope at noonday.
Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt grope at noonday.
And thou shalt grope at noonday. Hold that. Get on Second Chronicles 36:16. The problem is our people, they don't understand the Bible. Now we're not worried about other nations. Forget about them. It's about our people. You so-called black to the Hispanics, Native Assembly Indians. That's who you got to get the Bible. We got to get this right because we're going to be the next rulers of the earth. Got read?
Read out the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 36, verse 16. But they mocked the messengers of God.
See, that's our people in a nutshell. They did what? Read over?
But they mocked the messengers of God.
But they mocked the messengers of God. Oh, that's a false doctrine. God loves everybody. Oh, you niggas are stupid. You teaching the hate. Okay, read.
And despise his words.
And despise his words. How do you despise the Most High's word? By making fun of it. That's how you do it. By you making fun of us. Power Rangers, WWE belts, TNA belts, AEW belts, Power Rangers, stuff like that. Read.
And misuse his prophet.
And the what?
And misuse his prophet.
So a lot of our people just misuse what?
And misused his prophet.
And misused his prophets. So a lot of our people, they misuse the Most High's prophets. Read.
Unto the wrath the Lord arose
Until the wrath of the Lord arose, and read on,
against his people.
against his people. That's why a lot of our people, they got to die, man. They got to go. Because a lot of y'all messing up everything. You mess it up for the people that trying to do right. Zechariah 2/3. What was it?
Till there was no remedy.
Till there was no remedy. Till there was no end. Well, hold the remedy and go to that. Zechariah. So the problem with our people, y'all don't understand the Most High. That's the problem. Y'all don't get how the Most High works. The Most High operates on his time, not your time. Like, what was it, 2/3? Zechariah what? 3rd today?
Yeah, 3rd today.
3rd today. I gotta remember the scripture right.
Read out the book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass.
And it shall come to pass. Meaning it's going to happen, right?
That in all the land.
That in all the land, right?
Saith the Lord.
Saith who?
Saith the Lord.
That's right.
Saith the Most High, right?
2 parts therein shall be cut off.
2 parts therein shall be cut off, and what?
And die.
And die. They're gonna die. The 2/3 are gonna die, and read on.
But the third shall be left therein.
But the 3rd shall be left therein. The left therein. Okay, read.
And I will bring the third part through the fire.
And I will bring the 3rd part through the fire. Meaning what? 2/3 of our people are going to die. The 1/3 is going to be brought through the fire. Meaning they're going to be taken up out of America. Okay, read.
And we will find them as silver is refined.
Read on.
And will try them as gold is tried.
Read on.
They shall call on my name, and I will heal them.
Read on.
I will say it is my people.
I will say what?
I will say it is my people.
I will say it is my people. See what the Most High said? I was the last part? My people.
And I will say it is my people.
And I will say it is my people. That's what the Most High said. Okay, read. You have a question, sir? No? You disagree with anything? Or you like what you see or what?
Yeah.
No? I don't know about that. I can't see your eyes, sir. I'm not professor. Huh? We don't deal with religion. We dealing with the Bible.
The Bible, right.
Yeah, King James 6:11.
What's your interpretation?
Huh? Say again? Yeah. Oh, you don't like that? No? Oh, come on, man. You're not a man of God? You believe in God?
You don't believe in the Most High?
Oh, you what? Oh, you're Buddhist. Oh, so you believe in the Chinese man. Oh, you believe in the Chinese man?
You don't believe in the Bible. You don't accept the Bible.
Oh, you don't accept the Bible then? Oh, you don't like the Bible? How's this preaching hate, sir? You preach from the Bible.
That's your interpretation.
Yeah, the Most High interpretation, okay? What the hell with you, man?
You
Get
the
out of here.
devil. You the devil anyway.
Devil anyway, man. Hell out of here. Guy going off, man. Call me and cause confusion. Hell out of here. For the white man, he could be a Buddhist. That's fine with us. We don't care. He could be whatever he want to be. Okay, read.
They shall call on my name.
They shall what?
They shall call on my name.
They shall call on my name. Read.
And I will hear them.
And I will what?
I will heal them.
And I will hear them. Meaning our people are going to be calling the Most High's name, and the Most High is going to be hearing them. Read.
I will say, it is my people.
And I will say what?
It is my people.
And I will say, it is my people. Read on.
And they shall say, the Lord is my God.
And they shall say, the Lord is my power. Read.
At the beginning of Zechariah chapter
You have a question, sis?
14.
No.
Come around with us. Come on. You got to talk about
Don't be afraid.
You guys are hating against gay people?
Yes.
Fuck you!
You're supposed to. Wow. Oh, you do that. That's nasty
She
now.
came here before.
Oh, to before? Oh, lesbian. No worry.
Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters.
Hold on,
of
time out,
Is-
time out. I gotta stop reading. I'm talking. Stop, man. Oh, you gotta relax, man. Great sign, great sign. Everybody hate that sign, but that sign gotta go up in the Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame sign. Can't read that.
That
Slow down, I'm talking. You gotta stop. Can't read.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
Read on. There should be no whores of the daughters of Israel. Read.
Nor a sodomite.
No what?
Nor a sodomite.
No a sodomite. So guess what? These sisters are not supposed to be whores. And guess what? We're supposed to be having no homosexual in the nation of Israel. Right?
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
No a sodomite of the sons of Israel. Right?
Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore or the price of a dog
Read on.
into the house of the Lord thy God for any vow.
Read on.
For even both these are abominations unto the Lord thy God.
Read on.
Thou shalt not lend upon usury to thy brother, usury of money, usury of victuals, usury of anything that is lent upon usury.
Right. Read on.
To a stranger that man's lend upon usury, but unto thy brother I shall not lend upon usury, that the Lord thy God may bless thee in all that thou settest thy hand to end, land whither thou goest to possess it.
Right.
When thou shalt vow a vow unto the Lord thy God, thou shalt not slack to pay it, for the Lord thy God will surely require it of thee, and will be sin in thee. But if
Right,
thou-
drop that. Go. I want Ezekiel 35:5. Because what just happened in the news? You had the so-called black man got on the in trial, right? And he said a lot of things, and he said he doesn't want the woman to go to jail. I mean, you blacks and Hispanics, I mean, a lot of you are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. I mean, you don't want to see this lady do no jail time? Not even death? It's one thing if you don't want her to die, but it's another thing if you don't want her to get jail time. Yeah, read that out.
Read out the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
35:5, 35:5.
Read out the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast a perpetual hatred,
Read on.
and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
He said, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the who?
Of the children of Israel.
Of the children of Israel. So a lot of our enemies were shedding the blood of the nation of Israel. Read.
By the force of the sword in the time of the calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end.
See? So they was killing us by the thousands, by the millions. These other nations was killing us. Okay, read.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will pay thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut out from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth.
Read on.
And I will fill his mountains with his slain men.
35 again. 35 again.
Read out the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred,
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. Read on.
and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel
And I've shed the blood of the children of Israel. Read.
by the force of the sword.
By the what?
By the force of the sword.
By the force of the sword. What is the sword? No, today the modern day sword. The gun. They just killing you blacks and Hispanics. And what you doing? You forgiving the person you forgiving them that's killing you. That's killing your forefathers. That's killing your brother. Killing your sister. Killing somebody in your nation, your family. Read.
In the time of the calamity.
And the time what?
In the time of their calamity.
And the time of their calamity. Read.
In the time that their iniquity had an end.
Read on.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus,
Therefore, you other nations, you got a lot to pay for, man. Because your bloodshed is going to be shed. And it's going to be a good thing. Because a lot of you are killing the children of Israel. The so-called blacks and Hispanics, Native or Seminole Indians. Read.
thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate.
Proverbs 11:21. But you blacks and Hispanics, man, I gotta say this. You getting worse and worse. Like every year y'all getting worse. Every year y'all getting worse. The so-called black man told the cave dweller, he said, listen, I don't even want you to go to jail. I'm like, where we do that at? Then he asked the judge, could he come down and give her a hug? You see a guy like that? He need to get slapped real good.
So often.
Because there's no way you're gonna be hugging somebody that kill your family members. I don't know where we do that at. But then you want to talk about the church, talking about, oh, but you're supposed to forgive.
Jeremiah 2:14.
Yeah, get that first, and then Jeremiah.
Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. Join hand. Do hand.
No, read over, read again.
Read out the book of Proverbs chapter 11,
Thou.
verse 21. Do hand, join.
Oh, thou.
Thou. Hand, join in hand.
Thou, hand, join in hand, read.
The wicked shall not be unpunished.
So the wicked should not be unpunished. So what does that mean? Even though you hug that cave dweller, guess what? She's still not going to go unpunished. She's still going to get punished. Okay, read.
But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
Start on from the top. Read again.
Thou hand, join in hand. The wicked shall not be unpunished.
The what?
The wicked shall not be unpunished.
The wicked should not be punished. The cave dwellers, they are the wicked. They were here to play the wicked. Hold like it's 60-4 Proverbs. Hold that. Proverbs 60-4. Because the problem is you don't know who the wicked is. The wicked is the one that controls the earth. That's what controls the earth. We don't control it. We too busy trying to get a corner. That's what we trying to do. Yeah, read that.
Proverbs 16, reading out the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked.
The Lord made what?
The Lord hath made all things for himself.
The Lord had made all things for himself. Read.
Yeah, even the wicked.
Even what?
Yeah, even the wicked.
Yeah, even the wicked. Up yours. Even the wicked. Read.
Devil.
Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Or even the what?
Yeah, even the wicked.
Or even the wicked. What?
For the day of evil.
For the day of evil. That's what you blacks and Hispanics don't get. The Most High created the cave dwellers for a reason. Okay, read.
Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Do hand, join in hand.
Go ahead, join in hand, read.
He shall not be unpunished.
He shall not be unpunished, read.
By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged.
Turn it. I want to get your side.
What's up?
11:21.
What you show me?
Read out the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 21. Do hand, join in hand.
Thou hand, join in hand. So even if you want to hold her hand or hug her, read.
The wicked shall not be unpunished.
The what?
The wicked shall not be
The
unpunished.
wicked shall not be unpunished. Meaning the cave dwellers, they're not going to be unpunished. They're going to get punished. Trust me, they got punishment coming. You got to read?
But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
But the what?
But the seed of the righteous shall be
But
delivered.
the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. See, a lot of you don't understand that. Read that part over, the last part. The seed of the righteous.
But the seed of the
It
righteous.
said, but the seed of the righteous, meaning you have a righteous nation out here, is the so-called black to the Hispanics, Native Assembly Indians, read.
But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
See what it says there? But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Job 19, that's what I wanted. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So now let's see how the Most High rocks. Let's see how the Most High works. Now hold on. Job. We wanted Jeremiah what? 2:14?
2:14.
Jeremiah. Yeah, get Job and then get Jeremiah. No, get Jeremiah. Get Jeremiah.
It's right here.
Yeah, get Job, hold it, and then get Jeremiah.
I mean, you can drop it now. You can drop it.
Oh, no, drop it. Get Job. That's what I wanted. The earth is good.
Job! Read out the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth.
The what?
The earth.
The earth is what?
Is given.
Is what?
Into the hands of the wicked.
Start over.
The earth.
The earth is what?
Is given.
The earth is given, read.
Into the hands of the wicked.
See? Somebody placed the wicked in. The wicked is not you black to the Hispanic, Native Assembly Indians. The wicked are the cave dwellers. The AKA are Esau, white man and white woman. They are the cave dwellers. They are the wicked. Read.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Read that part over.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Because who's going to be the true judge when he come back? Yahweh. He's going to be the true judge. Not Caesar Borgia. Read that part over.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. You came to us, you covered the faces of the judges thereof. Because you're doing things like this. You said Christ looks like this. Christ is a so-called white man. The disciples are white. Moses is white. Solomon is white. Aaron is white. The children of Israel, they're white. That's why a lot of you got a lot to pay for, read.
If not, where and who is he?
That was the question mark. It said, if not, where and who is he? Yeah, read.
Verse 25. Now my days are swifter than a post. They flee away. They see no good.
Drop that. Go to I want Revelation. 9:13. Slavery. Because the problem is, a lot of our people, they don't understand this Bible. That's the problem. When you say God love everybody, right there you don't understand the Bible. You sound stupid as hell and ignorant as hell.
That's in Revelation.
13 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that.
We read out the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
It said, if any man have an ear, let him hear. Read.
He that leadeth into captivity.
He that what?
He that leadeth into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity. Somebody let us. Hold on now. Got to stop. Stop doing it. He that leadeth. We don't look at it. Mess me up, see? Yeah, you have a question, sir? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Hold that scripture though. Hold that scripture. Go ahead. What's your question?
What does it say? What is Leviticus 20?
Okay, we're gonna pull it. Hold that. Get Leviticus 20:13. Great question. We're gonna answer that.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind.
If a man also lie with mankind, meaning if a man wants to lay down with another man. Read.
Has he lied with a woman?
Has he lied with a woman? When it says it right here, it's talking about having sex. Read.
Both of them have committed an abomination.
It said both of them have committed an abomination, a wicked filthy act unto the Most High. Because the Most High, He did not create man and woman to sleep with the same sex. They're supposed to sleep with the opposite sex. You understand? He didn't create man to sleep with another man. He didn't create woman to sleep with another woman. He didn't do that. When you read the book of Genesis, it tells you that. Okay, read.
They shall surely be put to death.
They shall what?
They shall surely be put to death.
They shall surely be put to death. That's a judgment. That's if you were to sleep with another man and a woman would sleep with another woman, that's a judgment. You know?
Their blood shall be upon them.
Their blood should be upon them, meaning it's a filthy, wicked act unto the Most High. It's when the Most High says something, that's what goes. It's not how we feel. It's not saying, but you know, they love each other and everything. That's irrelevant because that's wrong. If you're for the Most High, you're supposed to be what the Most High says. You know what I'm saying? So this is not personal. This is business. When we come out with things like this, things like this, things like this, things like this, because it's business, not personal. Go to give me two more. Give me 18. Come on, the other one.
Leviticus chapter 18, verse 20. Read out the book of Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind.
Thou shalt not lie with mankind, read.
As with womankind.
As with womankind. Men should not lay down with men, and a woman should not lay down with women. Read.
It is abomination.
It is what?
It is abomination.
It is abomination. Read. Why don't you ask that question about that?
I was just curious. I was curious what it said. I 100% said faggot. That was the use that it said in the Bible.
Okay, yes, isn't it? That's great.
Verse 23, neither should I lie with any beast.
Nah, drop that. I want Revelation now. I mean, Romans. Now, that was in the Old Testament. Now, this is the New Testament. So whatever's for the old is for the new. It didn't change. It didn't change. Yeah, go ahead.
It just seems like a slur to use instead of
What do you mean by that? So,
using the word like faggot to describe something. That's a
we say homosexual, people ain't gonna get it, but we get it. That's why the brother put a faggot up there.
Yeah,
So you understand?
Even say that in the Bible.
Oh no, I ain't gonna say that. No, but men with men. So men with men is what? It's the same sex, right? Okay, so they're not supposed to sleep together.
Yeah, I just said it.
Huh?
I just thought it was pretty unnecessary to use the word.
I feel you. All right. That's kind of point there. Hold on, sir. Come on. Come on.
That's
Jag
his
tycker
gay.
inte riktigt det är så här.
Well, you for that or against it?
I'm not.
Oh, you're not gay. Okay, cool.
All right, read out the book of Romans chapter 1, verse 24.
People believe in God.
Wherefore, God also gave them up to uncleanness.
Yeah. Most High, He gave them unto uncleanness because they don't want to what? They don't want to keep His laws, statutes, and commandments. Read.
Through the lust of their own hearts.
Through the lust of what?
Of their own hearts.
Through the lust of their own heart. Now, your heart is from blood. When it says the lust of their heart, the lust of their mind. They choose to think about and do things like that, which is wrong according to the Most High. Read.
To dishonor their own bodies between.
Go ahead.
To dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
To dishonor their bodies between themselves. How you dishonor your body? By doing harm to it. If you love your body, you want to stack your body up, right? Okay, that's what it's saying. So how do they dishonor their body? By sleeping with the same sex, which you're not supposed to do, right?
Who changed the truth of God into a lie,
You know?
and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator,
You know?
who is blessed forever. Amen.
You know?
For this cause God gave them up unto vile affection.
For this cause, the Most High gave them unto vile affections, right?
For even their women,
For the what?
for even their women
For even their women, right?
did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
So a lot of these women, they change the natural youth into that which is against nature. What is women doing today? They sleep with another woman. Okay, read.
And likewise also the man,
And now it's talking about the men. Likewise, also the men, read.
even the natural use of the woman,
Leaving the natural use of the woman. A lot of these men, they don't want a woman anymore. They want another man. That's wrong. Read.
burnt in their lust one towards another.
Burn in their lust one towards another. But it's not burn in their lust, because it's something they want, they desire. Oh, I gotta have that dude right there. Yo, he's popping, I gotta have that. That's wrong, right?
Men with men, working that which is unseemly.
Men with men working that which is unseemly. Men with men working that which is not right. Jump to the last verse. I'm gonna show you something. Watch this. Oh, you say you're not for it, that's good. But let's say, huh?
I didn't say that.
No, you said you're against it, right?
No, I didn't say that.
You for it? Yeah. Oh, you for it? Oh, okay. We're going to talk about the buses. I'm glad you said that. At least you're honest. Buses, read.
Read out the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 32.
It's about people like you and other people. Yeah, read.
Who knowing the judgment of God.
Knowing the judgment of God. A lot about people, they know the judgment of the Most High, read.
That they which commit such things
That they what?
are worthy of death.
That they that which commit such things are worthy of death. So the ones that do that, they're worthy of death. Read. Now here's the next part. Watch this. Read.
Not only do the same,
Not only do the same,
but have pleasure in them that do them.
but have pleasure in them that do them. So that's referring to you and other people. That's saying it's okay even though I don't do it. Yeah, read. Come on.
We have to Romans chapter 2.
Yeah, that was it? Yeah, that was it. See, you have any more questions? Okay. Hey, whatever, man. That's what the Bible says, man. Hey, boy. These people, they something else. Y'all have questions, sir?
No, I was just curious.
Yeah, how you feel about this?
What things in the past?
How you feel about it in these signs? What's going on there?
Well,
Talk to me.
as far as interracial, sometimes I question that, you know?
All right, let's get that. Let's get it interracial. All right, we're going to get that for you.
Sometimes I say, is it true love? Is it, something else?
It could be true love, but see, the problem is the Most High didn't ordain it that way for it to be like that.
What was that?
The Most High, the one called God, He didn't ordain it to be like that. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, He sets up rules and regulations. He doesn't let everything rock.
I mean, maybe it's true.
You know how everything here, like everything acceptable? Everything with the Most High is not acceptable. Most High, He deals with right and wrong, righteousness and wickedness. So that's how the Most High deals. Yeah, get that.
Read out the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 1.
It's right there, see?
One day earlier.
Okay, Deuteronomy 7. Let me hold it up so you can see it.
I can see it.
You can see it? Okay, cool. I got to hold it. Good. Yeah, read.
Read out the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 1. When the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land, whither thou goest to possess it,
And we're supposed to go into the land to possess it. Because we had enemies among the other nations, read.
and hast cast out many nations,
And the what?
and hast cast out many nations,
And has cast out many nations. When we fought against them, we done killed many people from other nations, read.
before thee, the Hittites,
Before they read. Yeah, read.
the Hittites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou.
So he just listed the other nations. That's what he's doing, read.
When the Lord thy God should deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them.
So we supposed to, we deliver, we not part of it, the last one?
And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee,
So the Most High shall deliver them before thee. He's going to deliver the other nations before us. We were supposed to do what?
thou shalt smite them,
He shall smite them. You smite something, you're killing something. Read.
and utterly destroy them,
And what?
and utterly destroy them.
And utterly destroy them. Read.
Thou shalt make no covenant with them,
Thou shalt make no covenant. Covenant means agreement. You should not make no covenant, no agreement with them. Meaning the other nations. Read.
nor show mercy unto them.
Nor show mercy unto them. Because if you have your enemy, are you going to show mercy to your enemies? Yeah, read. Now watch this.
Neither should I make marriages with them.
Now what?
Neither should I make marriages with them.
Neither thou shalt make marriages with them. That's going to say why. You shouldn't make marriages with them. Read.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son,
Read on.
nor his daughter should I take unto thy son.
Read on.
For they will turn away thy son from following me,
Read on.
that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you.
No, read up over.
For they will turn away thy son from following me.
So they will turn thy son from following thee. Meaning if you get somebody of another nation, and let's say you're on the sign here, and you get like, let's say like a Japanese woman. She doesn't believe in the Most High. She doesn't believe in observing, look at that. I ain't even call it, that was crazy, that's a spirit. Now let's say like we do Passover, Day of Atonement, what's the other one? New Moon, Feast of Tabernacles. Those are holidays of the nation of Israel. They celebrate something else. They don't celebrate our holidays. So remember, it will cause
They're into
confusion.
Buddha as well. Buddhism.
Second?
I guess some Asians are into Buddhism.
Yes. That's why we shouldn't be with them, because they're gonna try to get us into following them. You know what I'm saying? Good one, wait. There's more? Let's go on.
We're still in verse 4.
Yeah, keep going up.
For they will turn away thy son from following me,
They would turn thy son from following me, read.
that they may serve other gods.
That they might what?
That they may serve other gods.
That they might serve other gods. You see, like you said, Buddha, that's another god. So if I get with a Japanese woman, I'm going to be serving another god. I'm not going to be celebrating New Moon. I'm not going to be celebrating Day of Atonement, Passover, Feast of Tabernacles, blowing of the trumpets. I'm not going to celebrate that. Read.
So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you.
So the anger of the Lord are going to be kindled against you. So the Most High is upset with us. Because we be doing what we want to do. We got to go according to the program of the Most High. Okay, read.
And destroy thee suddenly.
And what?
And destroy thee suddenly.
And destroy the sun. Is most of that?
Verse 5.
Stop that. Go to Kings. What's the one you put earlier in Kings?
First Kings.
Okay, get that. Now we're going to show you what happened with Solomon.
11 and 1.
First Kings 11 and 1.
Reading out the book of 1 Kings, chapter 11, verse 1.
And then go Isaiah 58 and 1.
But King Solomon.
But what?
But King Solomon.
But King Solomon, read.
Loved many strange women.
Love what?
He loved many strange women.
He loved many strange women. See, he wasn't supposed to do that. That's what a lot of us doing today. We're loving many strange women. Okay, read.
Together with the daughter of Pharaoh.
Together with the daughter of Pharaoh, read.
Women of the Moabites.
Read on.
Ammonites.
Read on.
Edomites. Sidonians and Hittites.
So that means he had a lot of nations. He was loving a lot of nations' women. He wasn't supposed to do that. He was supposed to deal with his woman of the nation of Israel. But a lot of us, we don't do that today. That's why we got to come out here and we got to teach this thing again. Drop that. Go Isaiah 58 and 1. Because when we come out here, we come out to teach. When we come out to teach, this is not personal. This is business. Like, I don't care what they're from. You can be Edomite, Japanese. We can go right at Wendy's and have and I can buy a cup of coffee. We can talk scriptures. Like I said, this is not personal. This is business. People think when we come out here, we talk about this, we talk about that. We only coming from the Bible because this is not personal. Like, you don't know me, I don't know you. Well, we could go over the scripture, we could go right in there, sit down and talk and this, that, and third, and shop it up, whatever. But I gotta go according to what the Bible says. Yeah, read that.
We got the book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 1. Crying loud.
Cry what?
It's crying loud.
Cry aloud. See what it say? When it's cry aloud, meaning to speak loud, right?
Spare not.
Spare what?
Spare not.
Spare not. Don't care if anybody get offended. Hey, what up, man?
How you feeling, baby?
All right, I'm good.
Much love.
Yeah, don't care if anybody get offended, right?
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. We're supposed to speak loud, right?
And show my people their transgression.
And show what?
And show my people their transgression.
And show my people their transgression. See what it says there? We're not part over?
And the house of Jacob their sin.
We're not part over. Show my people.
And show my people their transgression.
And show my people. So we're supposed to show our people their transgression. But guess what? We have other nations that come up here. We can still teach them. Not saying that they can't be taught, but we got to tell them what's going on. We can't tell them what they want to hear. So if they ask us, if they come up here and say, am I your enemy? I have to tell them yes, because you're not from the nation of Israel. I can't tell them what they want to hear. But that's the problem with our people. When we come up here, they come up with us, they want to hear what they want to hear. It doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
And show my people their transgression.
And show what?
And show my people their transgression.
And show my people their transgression. We have to show the people what they're doing wrong. That's like if you have like a, I'm gonna use this for example. Let's say I don't have my license yet, and I want to get my license, the permit and everything. And you have a driver's school, right? I have to come and learn from you, correct? You have to teach me how to drive. You have to teach me how to, can't do this, you got to do that. If you drive with two hands, number one. You got to tell me all the things. You're trying to help me to get my license. You understand?
Right.
And that aspect there, so therefore, this is, in that case there, like I go to your school, I'm trying to learn how to drive, get my license permit. This is business, to say personally, because I'm trying to get ahead in life.
Right.
The same with you, you're teaching the good thing.
It's business, it's all paid.
Right.
No matter what,
Right. So
no matter what the person is.
right. We just gotta teach it. We just gotta bring it forward, man.
Right.
I mean, that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? I went to school. I was learning. The instructor, he was a Russian. He was of a nation, but guess what? I had to do what I had to do to get my license. Now I got my license. Nice and clean. I'm a permit license. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like I had to do what I had to do. Forget about what nationality. That's irrelevant.
Coming back for a long time. So
Who cares about that? I'm worried about getting my license. You think he worried about my nationality? No. You're like, okay, he come to learn. I teach. I get paid. That's it. That's like when you teach in the school. Same thing. Right. That's all it's about. That's all it's about. Meaning, right. You're right. What about dollar bill? And it's about doing the job. You have to do the job. That's what we get. This is what we're here for, to do a job.
Yeah. But I tell you this right now.
Yeah,
I remember I bought a bottle of wine and it was like real quick. I didn't have a bag for some reason.
Right.
And there was a guy in the street selling. I don't know what he was selling. He asked me if I could get a bag. I said, no, that's against my beliefs. Bottle of wine. I can't give it.
I was wrong. Yeah.
You think so? Yeah.
Remember, it's in the store. You got to serve the customers.
No.
Were you at the store or something?
I didn't get it from him. I didn't get the bottle of wine from him.
No, you wanted to get a bag or something, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to get a bag. He was in the street. I was wanting to pay him for the bag. He said, no, it's against my beliefs. I can't give you the bag. I wasn't going to argue.
Yeah, he can't go people like that. He's got to leave it, let it rock.
Right. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, that's the first time I've ever heard of it. It's just a bag.
Right.
Yeah, they said, yeah, but you carry a bottle of wine. It's against my beliefs.
Oh, wow.
So let's leave it there, man.
Yeah, he's got to leave it there, yeah.
I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah,
I was
just leave it,
curious
yeah.
what his beliefs were, but I didn't want to get into it.
Right.
I was in a rush. I had to leave.
Oh, yeah.
It happened here.
Yeah, well, something, you just got to let it rock, that's all. Oh, but it's all good.
And, you know, I can't go against it.
Right.
I wasn't going to argue.
Well, you can, because you ain't going to win.
Exactly.
So why argue if you're not going to win? This
And if you have those strong beliefs,
going to go with his beliefs. That's how people are.
so if you guys got beliefs, I'm quite sure that there must have been some controversy between you and
Of course, yeah. Oh.
controversy.
What a controversy earlier. You had a woman stand here. She had a what? She had either my boyfriend, something like that?
Yeah.
Somebody over there. We trying to tell her, no, sis, you can't be with him, blah, blah, blah. And we bring her down. We go into the scriptures and then we just showing her and saying, listen, sis, this is business. It's not personal. You're looking like it's personal. It's not personal. It's business. We cannot teach you what you want to hear. We cannot tell you what you want to hear. We gotta tell you what the Most High says. We could go through all this right now. If I have time, though, this one, we gotta go through it. We gotta show the people, because people gonna be asking questions. If you up here, if you talking about you some priest, you gotta break all this stuff down. You gotta know how to break this down. So we know how to break this down. So we come and we study, we do this, we do that. We got dictionaries here, so just in case the people are talking about, oh, but the other nations not going to slavery. We can prove that. But let's go to that. Watch this. I'm gonna show you something. 13 out of 10. Okay, get that. We're gonna look up some words. Okay. 13 out of 10.
We have the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
If any man have an ear, let him hear. Meaning you have 2 ears in your head. What are you used for?
He that leadeth into captivity.
He that what?
He that leadeth into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity shall what?
Shall go into captivity.
Shall go into captivity. See what it said? Let me read it. The word captivity, the state or period of being in prison, confined or enslaved. So what does that mean? The next time around, when Christ comes back, guess what? All these other nations, they're going to be enslaved. They're going to be our slaves. And we got to tell them that. So that's what we tell them today. Okay, Rick.
What if people want to convert?
What do you mean convert?
Okay?
Oh, you mean like keep the laws and everything?
No, let's say somebody's Buddhism or they're Jewish and they want to convert.
No, they can't convert because, no, they can only keep the law, statutes, the commandment. They can't convert because they're already of another nation. You're of this nation here. All you got to do is repent and keep the law, statutes, the commandments. Like if you have somebody like Japanese, Chinese, whites, you have Africans, they can only keep our law, statutes, the commandments, but they still not our people. But they still going to slave. It says it here, read that.
He that He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Now read up, hold on, read the whole thing.
He that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity.
It said, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So whoever's led into slavery, guess what? They go into captivity. Yeah, read.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
He that what?
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. See? That's very important. Because guess what? When you read in the in Genesis, when you read the law, the Ten Commandments, the basic Ten Commandments, that woman that killed, okay, you remember the thing in Texas? The lady cop that killed the guy? Now, according to the law, was she supposed to kill him? No, for the Ten Commandments. Get the Ten Commandments. You see, the problem with our people is they don't know the commandments. That's the problem. We forget the Ten Commandments, so we go to church. We say, oh, you supposed to forgive. No. Not if you're killing somebody, no. If you kill somebody, you're supposed to be put to death. That's it. But America, they want a trial. They want I'm gonna give you a appointed lawyer and everything. That's wrong. You're supposed to kill him. But instead, hold on. But instead, they can't kill him. So what's the next best thing to them? Put him in jail. So America goes against the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments. You gotta read.
Read it at the book, Exodus chapter 20, verse 1. And God spake all these words.
Go to that. Go straight to the law. The law one.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 13. Thou shalt not kill.
Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt not kill.
Thou shalt not kill. So what is she doing killing him? Of course it's wrong. But a lot of people, they don't want to hear that. But when you tell them, yeah, but you tell them, listen, you're not supposed to. The brother that was on the stand, he came out talking about, oh, I don't want her to go to jail. I want to give her a hug. That's wrong. I mean, you're telling me you forgiving somebody that killed somebody in your family? Not going to happen here. Not happening here. That's wrong. Get numbers 35, I think 15. Now I'm going to show you something with that. What she did, she's supposed to be receiving that already. But America's so wicked, they're going to let it go. Right there. 35, 16. I was close.
Read it out the book of Numbers chapter 35, verse 16. And if he smite him with an instrument of iron.
And if it smite thee what?
And if he smite him with an instrument of iron.
And if it smite thee an instrument of iron. Now, what does she have? She had a gun. That gun is known as an iron. You understand? Read.
So that he died.
So that he what?
So that he died.
So that he died. Meaning what? The guy died, right? She killed him. He died. Read.
He is a murderer.
He is a what?
He is a murderer.
He is a murderer. She is a murderer. Read.
The murderer shall surely be put to death.
The what?
The murderer shall surely be put to death.
The murderer shall surely be put to death. That's what's supposed to happen. She's not supposed to be sitting up in the jail cell or waiting to get transferred to the jail and serve 10 years. She's supposed to be dead already. But then you got this idiot talking about, oh, I don't want you to go to jail. Can I give her a hug? That's wrong. See, my parents are old school. My parents would have found out I did something like that, slap just like that. And if you run, that's worse. Because my parents are hugging. Hold on. Somebody killing us. Somebody killed somebody in our family, and you hugging them. That's an automatic slap. And it's worse if you run. Because guess what? The rest of the family, they get a slap all together. So if you have 20 family members, guess what? You got a father, and then you got the rest of 20, slap. You get some automatic slap. That's a disrespect right there, man. You gotta read us both of them? What verse we at?
The murderer shall surely be put to death.
The murderer shall surely be put to death. Read.
And if he smite him with throwing a stone.
And he was, speak up, Al.
We read at the book of Numbers chapter 35, verse 17. And if he smite him with throwing a stone.
And if he smite thee what?
And if he smite him with throwing a stone.
Throwing a stone, read.
Where he may die. And he died. He is a murderer.
Right? It says he is a murderer. See? Read.
The murderer shall surely be put to death.
The murderer shall surely be put to death. So you don't have the right to kill anybody. But the problem is, we don't know the law. We don't know the 10 Commandments. One of the 10 Commandments is thou should not kill. So we're not supposed to do that.
Well, let's see, the person that says that the murderer is right. What right does he have to do it?
Wait, say that one again?
Let's say, like the woman that she's a girl.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, let's say if she was, if they were to take her life to do it, what right does that person have?
They have every right. That's of the Most High. Because think about it. Yo, are you good? Okay. Yeah, go ahead. No, they have every right to kill her. They have every right to kill her person because that's just. You understand? Because nobody have a right to kill anybody. So what? Oh, I see. Okay, I see. You're saying if she that killed the guy, right? And if somebody killed her, no, that's just. Meaning the jail. If the jail was so righteous, they were supposed to kill her. That's nothing wrong with that. Because she's dead. You know what I'm saying? What right do you have to kill somebody? No right, no. Unless, like saying, like you got exceptions, like if you sleep with somebody's wife, that's automatic death. That's automatic death. There's no way you can get around that. So if you sleep with somebody, let's not sleep with your wife, you have a right to kill me. That's just. But America, what they do, they'll say wicked, they'll protect me. They'll say, oh, get a lawyer, get a court-appointed attorney. Let's get this lawyer right here, this guy here. He knows all the languages and everything, and he's gonna fight to try to get me back on the streets, or get me Leo just time, or say something like, oh, he was crazy. He shouldn't have did it. He was out of his mind. His job was giving him a hard. You can't do that. The problem is America make too much excuses.
And it's really sad. A lot of people think it's hard. They let them get away because they're not well.
Right.
It's not right.
No, they let them get away because America's not right. America goes by their penal code law. They don't go by the Most High's laws. Because they go by the Most High's law, guess what? A lot of people be dead already. That's why a person like that Amber Geiger, this is why she was able to get a lawyer, because she already knows she's gonna get off. 10 years, she got off already.
Five. You're gonna do 5. You're gonna do 5.
Yeah. She probably gonna do like 5. You know what I'm saying? So what she gonna do? She's gonna sit up in the jail.
They gave her the lightest sentence, but the lightest.
No, they gave her 10, but she's probably gonna do 5 or something like that.
But she only gonna do 5.
Yeah, she ain't gonna do the whole 10. Because remember, they add up the years. They add up the time you're in jail already. So that's what they're doing. Yeah, good behavior, right? See, that's wrong.
Who's going to behave bad?
Right. You can't do that. Yeah, but this is what America does. America do things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because America's unjust. This is why America has a lot to pay for. That's why America's going down. That's why I showed you where it says, he that lead the captivity, but all these nations outside of us led us to captivity. That's why they go into slavery. But when they go into slavery, we gonna do things the right way. We ain't gonna do it the way they doing it. You know what I'm saying? Meaning what? If you kill somebody, you're gonna be put to death. You sleep with somebody's wife, that's automatic death. Not, oh, I'm gonna get a lawyer, I'm gonna get my dude right here. I'm gonna give him 20 grand. He gonna get me not 20 for the life. I'm gonna get 2 years to life. What is that? But this is what America promotes. America promotes the wickedness. Yeah, America promotes the wickedness.
I think about those guys that, I hate to talk about this.
Yeah.
Junior.
Oh, the kid from Brock, yeah.
They got 22 to 25 to life in jail.
Wow. Yeah. It is. These were young kids, man. Yeah. These guys were what, teenagers? You know what I'm saying? They're doing stuff like that. I'm gonna get one more. You better come up?
No. You gotta be the last.
Oh, last one? Yeah, so that's how it goes. So America have a lot to pay for. Like I always tell people, this is business. This ain't personal. I'll tell anybody, we go in there right there and sit down and talk scripture. Matter of fact, we was at what state was that? What the White House? What state was that? With the White House, where is that? DC. So I'm gonna give a good example. An elder from another school, right? He was teaching, you know, the so-called white man what's going on. You're going to be this, you're going to be that, and teaching them. And then they shut us down because they had like cops there. So we had to move to another spot. So as we were leaving, you know, he was walking with them, and then he was like, oh, but what can I do, whatever. So he was like basically telling me, he said, listen, this is business, this is not personal. So don't let it look like this is, I have something personal against you. I don't have no personal against you. Most of the people that come up, we don't even know these people. Like these two here, right here, we don't know them. No. These two people, we don't know them, they don't know us. But they come in here, we gotta say. Whether they agree or disagree, that's on them. We can care less, we have a job to do.
I have a quick little question.
Yes, not a problem. All right, this here? All right, let's go to that. Great sign, great sign.
No, I believe the quote. But what are you saying about it?
But okay, we're showing that that's wrong. That's what we're showing.
I totally agree.
That's why we have to sign up here to show people for edification that's wrong according to the Most High.
But according to
yeah, go ahead.
Way out of my way.
Go ahead.
On the flag, on the pride flag.
Right.
Lovely.
Oh, they doing that. They doing that over there.
Right. But like, I mean, that's the Old Testament. You know, that's the Jewish flag.
Right. Yeah,
So
it's the Old Testament. Yeah,
it's not like it's not in.
Yeah, it's the Old Testament, but we showing you. Yeah, the scriptures from the Old Testament, but we showing you that this is wrong according to the Most High. That's why we have this up here. So when we have this up here, people get upset. They you know, like a few minutes ago, like before you came here, the girl woke. What she said again? What she said something? She took a middle finger up.
I ain't hear what she said.
Oh, she said,
that's on the middle finger.
I think she said, "You ain't faggot, the lesbian," or "Does God hate him?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "F you," and went like this and walked down the block. I mean, you know. Well, we got to teach the truth there. Let's get that. Leviticus.
Reading out the book of Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind.
Raise your voice out.
Reading out the book of Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind.
If a man also lie with mankind, meaning if two men lay down together, meaning having sex, read.
As he lied with the woman.
As he lied with the woman, like he's supposed to lie down with a woman, read.
Both of them have committed an abomination.
Both what?
Both of them have committed an abomination.
Both of them have committed an abomination. Yeah, we believe in the Bible. We believe
There's
in
a lot of rules and regulations
Yes.
in the Bible.
Right.
Things about how to build the ark,
Right.
what the dimensions should be. Do you follow every single bit of it, or just some of it?
You can be.
Best of your ability.
We follow to the best of our ability, whatever we can follow. Let's keep reading.
Both of them have committed an abomination.
All right, man.
God bless you.
All right, God bless you.
They shall surely be put to death.
They shall what?
They shall surely be put to
They
death.
shall surely be put to death. Read.
Their blood shall be upon them.
Their blood shall be upon them. Read.
If a man take a wife and a mother, it is
Not that. I
wickedness.
don't want that. I want the other one. 18:22. Let's get that.
Reading out the book of Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind.
Thou shalt not lie with mankind. Two men are not supposed to be laying down together. Read.
As with womankind.
As with what?
As with womankind.
As with womankind. Two women are not supposed to be laying down together. Read.
It is an abomination.
It is what?
It is abomination.
It is abomination, a filthy, wicked act unto the Most High. The Most High didn't create women to sleep with women. He didn't
Right.
create men to sleep with men.
Yeah.
But America pushes this. This is why we got to teach what the Bible teaches.
Now, is it alright to have like a friendly relationship with a gay person? I'm not into gay at all, believe me. I'm straight. But I know I've worked with some people that were, film industry, fashion industry, that I've had to work with. I'm a photographer.
Right.
So I'm just wondering if it's okay.
Right.
That's all, like,
Look, I have a business relationship, not a friendly.
business.
Yeah, business.
So that's what I've done in the past.
Yeah.
But it's okay to have like a friendly, no physical contact.
Oh, no. That's not okay. Just deal with business and that's it. You can't be hanging with them. Because if you hang with people like that, you ever heard of a saying, two birds of a feather flock together?
Right.
If you hang with them, then people going to assume that you're like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You got to hang with people that's on your level.
Exactly.
That's how it goes.
But
yeah.
primarily dealt with, you know, gay people that are out of business.
Yeah, good.
It's a very big thing.
That's it.
Sir, you have a question?
Nothing about it.
I agree with everything you said.
Okay.
I just don't understand that.
Oh, this? All right, we're gonna get to it. All right, let's get that. Get Deuteronomy, and then I want Ezra.
Not mixed.
What is your father? Egyptian. Said Egyptian.
Ivan?
Said father Egyptian.
Who father Egyptian?
Green eyes.
Yeah, Edomite. Yeah, Edomite. Yeah, Edomite.
Oh, Edomite?
I'm in Turk, baby.
Oh, that's what he said.
Yeah, Edomite.
That's what he said. You gotta go by what he said.
Yeah, Edomite.
That's what we always ask. That's why I don't sue them much. Ask, you know what I mean? Okay, read.
We have the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 1.
Remember, it's a phone out. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
We have the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 1. When the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land whither thou go to possess it,
Read on.
and has cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites and the Girgashites and the Amorites.
Meaning we had wars with the other nations. So we went into the land to possess them. Read.
And the Amorites and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites.
Read on.
7 nations greater and mightier than thou.
7 nations greater, mine than thou. Meaning these nations were mighty than us at the time. You understand? We came to what? Conquer them. So the Most High, he was giving us instructions. He was giving Israelites instructions. So when you deal with the Most High always gives you instructions. He doesn't steer you wrong. Like the common people. Oh, do what's best in your heart. You ever heard that term? Do what's best in your heart? That's the problem. Yeah, read.
When the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them.
Meaning we should smite the other nations. Read.
Another
If you smite something, or you're petting it, or you're trying to kill it. Yeah, no, I'm going right into it. Yeah, read.
utterly destroy them.
And utterly destroy them. If you destroy something, are you loving it? If you're destroying something, are you loving it? Okay, read on. It's coming all. It's going to come right into it.
Thou shalt make no covenant with them.
Thou shalt make no covenant with them. Meaning we're not supposed to make no agreement with them, with the other nations. Yeah, read.
Nor show mercy unto them.
No what?
Nor show mercy unto them.
Nor show mercy unto them. So we're not supposed to be showing mercy to the other nations. Read.
Neither shall thou make marriages with them.
Neither what?
Neither shall thou make marriages with them.
Neither thou shalt make marriages with them. That's what the Most High is saying.